In the previous video, we saw Rayon return home where he meets his mother, Sylvia. She hugs him and tells him about the first patriarch who wielded his sword to protect the weak. Even Sylvia wanted to become a swordsman like the first patriarch. She is proud of Rayon for protecting the hostages. After the mission, Rayon's skills have increased rapidly, and he has achieved entry to the sword expert level. He is happy to see all his accomplishments. We also witness the Tom and Jerry kind of relationship between the devil and Rayon. In the training hall, after the training session, the headmaster informs all the students about the second mission. It's already been half a year since the first mission was completed. Apparently, there has been an orc invasion in the southern part of the Zeeghart territory, and the mission is to eliminate the orcs who are threatening the villages. They have to protect the people of the village. In simple words, the mission is to do monster eradication and protect villages. All the students are amazed to hear about the mission because they were all waiting to show and test their swordsman skills. But after informing all the stuff, the headmaster drops the actual bomb by saying that only the trainees will go on the mission, and the instructors will not accompany them. And the most shocking thing was that they have to leave for the mission in just 2 days, and all the students are shocked to know about this. Every student is confused, and they ask Headmaster Limer why they have such little time and why they are rushing too much. Some students say that it's already nighttime, so basically they have just 1 day left. Headmaster Limer tells them that there are many things they need to prepare for the monster raid compared to guarding or dungeon exploration missions. That means this mission will be more difficult than dungeon exploration missions. Headmaster suggests they prepare well beforehand because if they do not, they could cause damage to the village. They should be careful about it. After hearing this, Burn gets agitated and tells Limer they couldn't prepare better beforehand because the headmaster himself hasn't told them about this early. But suddenly, he looks back where Rayon was standing. Rayon was instructing all the students that Headmaster Limer has always told them that they won't know when or how they'll get the mission. He tells them that this isn't the time they should be panicking. Instead, they should use this time to prepare because the more time they waste in worrying, the less time they will have to prepare. All the students agree with Rayon, and they understand that what Rayon is saying is totally correct. And Limer seems happy that Rayon understands the situation. He smiles a bit looking at Rayon and tells everyone that they should get moving fast. Then he gives a brief introduction of the mission to all the trainees. He tells them that orcs are much more aggressive and stronger than they can expect. It's more difficult fight compared to the fights they have had till now. And not to forget that orcs are much larger in size than a normal human. He tells them that there are a lot of them, so they are also outnumbered, which means they have to fight a huge group of orcs. And even headmasters will not go with them. This mission can be difficult for them. Headmaster Limer tells them that it might be hard to fight the orcs head-on in the state where they are right now, meaning they are not really prepared to fight someone like orc monsters. He also tells them that it will be more advantageous for them to fight with the focus on evading their attacks rather than defending. That means they should not defend. Instead, they should evade the attack or run away from the attack. He concludes the meeting and tells them to gather all their stuff and meet here after 2 days. And now we see that Rayon goes to his home. He had already prepared a small bag with all the required stuff he needs for the mission. He had also placed a lightweight spell on the bag so that the bag doesn't get too heavy. Rayon knows that the headmaster has already made it clear in his training hall that he won't help them in this mission. Rayon thinks that the headmaster is trying to make them assume that the mission is all up to the trainees. But Rayon doesn't have an issue with it because he knows that he can handle this well on his own. Now the devil comes and scolds Rayon for being arrogant. He tells him that everything doesn't go as he imagined. Any unpredictable thing can happen at any point. Hearing this, Rayon smiles and tells him that he knows that if any unpredictable things will happen, then the devil will surely suggest a bet, and Rayon boldly claims that he will definitely get all the devil's stats points. The devil is annoyed by the overconfidence of Rayon. He says that he just wants to sew Rayon's mouth, but Rayon laughs it off, saying that it won't be possible. Suddenly, there is a knock on Rayon's door, and Rayon wonders who can be visiting him at such a late night. But as soon as he opens the door, he is shocked and can't believe who the person in front of him is. He doesn't believe his eyes and says, "Mom," and we see Sylvia giving an angry look to Rayon. She is looking angry at something, and she scolds Rayon by saying that he should at least let her know if he is going on a mission. Rayon asks in hesitant voice how did she get to know about the mission. He asks if Doreen told her about this too. Sylvia doesn't respond quickly, and she stares at him, pretty sure that Rayon is going to get an earful of scolding right now. She tells him that Headmaster Limer has told her about the mission, and we can see that Rayon is really angry with Headmaster. Rayon apologizes to Sylvia for not informing about his mission, and we can see the sadness in Sylvia's eyes. She holds the hand of Rayon and calls his name. She also understands the situation of Rayon and consoles him, saying that being head student means a lot more than just being the representative. She tells that you need to lead the other trainees into a better path. Now we can see the eyes of Sylvia, which were angry before, but now we can see they look concerned, filled with concerns towards her child. She suggests that Rayon shouldn't be carrying out the missions on his own. He needs to put his fellow trainees in the right spot or positions. This is crucial to minimize damage and lead everyone to success in the mission. She claims that his friends' lives will depend on the choices he will make on the battlefield. Rayon understands the stuff she is telling him, but he thought that she is here to give him some lectures and scolding. But instead, she is giving him advice. He seems confused by Sylvia's reaction, but still, he is taking all the information as notes in his mind, which is provided by Sylvia. She stresses that monster raid may seem simple but are actually rather difficult, so he should make sure to eliminate every single orc so that the villagers' safety is ensured. She puts her hand on Rayon's shoulder and shows that she trusts and believes in him. She suggests him to remember that when he is on a mission, he is no longer just a trainee but a Sieghart swordsman. She wants to see how good of a swordsman Rayon is. She tells that she would like him to show her that he is a swordsman who represents all the ideals of the Sieghart family. Rayon tells her in a low, hesitant voice that he thought that she is here to yell at him. Now we see the angry Sylvia, who is actually really mad at Rayon. She says that she is worried and really frustrated with Rayon for not informing about the mission. But she comes near him and hugs him. She tells that this isn't the time to scold him. In a laughing tone, she tells him that he should be prepared to get a proper scolding when he comes back. She is glad that Rayon has gotten a lot brighter after beginning the training. Even though we all know that Sylvia doesn't mean that she will scold Rayon. She means that she just wants to see Rayon come back safely from this difficult and hard mission. She knows Rayon has gotten a lot stronger and powerful. Still, she can never stop worrying about him. Rayon hugs her and comforts her before going to the mission. Now the day of the mission comes, and Headmaster is standing on a podium, instructing all the trainees. He tells them that anything can happen on the mission when they are out there, but they should be cautious as much as they can. He suggests that they can even fall back if they think the situation is too much for them to handle. Everyone is in much enthusiasm and agrees to Limer. Now Headmaster Limer sits down comfortably and tells them that it will take a month usually, but since they have created a road for them, it should take them about 2 weeks. He wishes them good luck for the mission. From here, Rayon takes the command on trainees and tells them to get into formation with 4 lines. They have already prepared a system called the buddy system in the morning, and they will use it from now on. Headmaster is sitting behind, observing all the actions of all the trainees, especially Rayon. He is confident in their skills. In his mind he is thinking that he is sure that they all will do very well. Looking at Rayon, he notes that Rayon is not just talented in combat and aura. He also has great abilities in his reasoning abilities. Rayon is commanding all the trainees confidently and very well, and even the trainees listen to him. And because of this, Headmaster is sure that Rayon and others will accomplish this mission with ease and returns. He knows that Rayon is just 15. Still, he has very high expectations of him whenever he sees him. In the end, Rayon tells Doreen and others to check all the items they will bring and the health conditions of all the members before going. Now they all prepare to leave from here. After they leave, one instructor comes near the headmaster and tells him, "Shouldn't we go after them now? With the kind of distance between us, they won't notice if we leave now." But the headmaster denies it and tells him that one of the trainees has too sharp of a sense. The headmaster is talking about Rayon's sense. He says if they leave now, Rayon will sense their departure, and he tells them that he is going to take a nap before going. They are speechless at this. They still question if that is really okay and if they shouldn't leave now. The headmaster is unwavered by their remarks. In a sarcastic way, he tells them that they should worry about the orcs instead because he is too confident in his students. Here, the first season of the Reincarnated Assassin as a Genius Swordsman comes to an end. Season 2 will be made once the manhwa is released. But don't leave just yet because now we will see a short promo for Season 2. We see a very dark and dangerous cave whose gate is filled with the heads of the skeletons of the dead. All the guys here are wearing black cloaks with an eye symbol on their heads. We get to know that even this group is headed to the village where Rayon and other trainees are going. The chief, or we can say their master, commands them by saying that they can kill anyone who gets in their way. To be honest, I was expecting a lot from this season, but they have taken an unexpected turn. Let's see how the story moves in the future. I am pretty sure that now we will get to see the power of Headmaster Limer in the new season. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.